Hey everybody, it's me, Baby Layton. So today, I'm showing you how to clean a tank. It can be a normal fish's tank or a betta fish tank. I'm in my laundry room / bathroom, and this is where I keep my betta fish's bowls. Because when I clean their tanks, this is what I put them in. But if you guys have a betta fish bowl, then I'm showing you how to clean it. So now, let's get started. You'll need a net, any Clorox wipes you have or germ wipes, paper towels, tissues, your fish's tank, obviously, sponge, and lastly, sandwich bag. First, place a paper towel on your sink. Since I barely have any paper towels left, I'm just using a tissue because I have lots of tissues left. And you'll just wet that tissue so it can stick, because that's what you want it to. It's almost like glue, so yeah. Fill up your bag with your gravel. Your gravel in it with water. Fill it up about this much until there's just a little bit left of your, just until you have your water filled up all the way so it's a little bit above your gravel, all of your gravel. Next, you're going to shake it up like this. Get your hands and go squeeze it with a little stress ball or squishy. There you go, just going to smush it around. It's okay if it has air, only if it's really hard for you to squish it. But it's a little wet, see? And since Ziploc bags are never really... So after you have swished around your gravel, you will dump it out. This is when you have to use your paper towel or your tissue. You will dump it out and hopefully none of your gravel will fall. And if any of your gravel does, so it will fall a safe. Oh my God! Half of my gravel just fell out, and now I don't think one thing went down the drain. And if it has a hole in it, it probably went in one of your gravels just went, or some of your gravel went down it. If it's a small hole, that means like probably 1 or 2 went down. If it's a huge hole, that means half of your gravel just went down a drain. So mine just has a little hole, and that's not even big enough for one of them to go down. It's probably just because of the weight of how big it is. If one of the little gravel things went down, I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, it's totally okay if that happens. Put it all back in your sandwich bag. Then grab that paper towel, smush it up into this ball. Get it out of that ball, just throw it away. So now you can go to your room. All you'll need to bring is your Clorox wipes, your little gravel, some water in the tank, and your sponge. So you want to have your sponge in it so it can soak for a couple minutes. Since I walked to it with it, it's probably all nice and full. And if you have socks in, it's probably going to be slippery, so I'd be really careful. One hand. And you're just going to wipe the water line outside. So after you wipe it all off, you'll get your Clorox wipes and start wiping the outside, not the inside, because this has your soapy germ stuff in it. And if it touches the inside and you don't wash it out, your fish will die. And if you guys do wash the inside of your fish's tank, make sure you have that sponge and wipe it as quick as you can before it dries. So if you have a little water in it, go back to your bathroom and pour it out. Even while you're up there, you can throw out this Clorox wipe. This is when your tissues come in handy. you want to wipe the inside with your tissue so it's not wet. And although that sponge doesn't have soap on it, you never know if it's an old sponge that could have soap on it. So you're gonna wipe it off, and it also saves your fishes from just having really clean water if your other water can't get sucked up. Now you guys don't need the tissues or you guys don't need the paper towels. It depends on what you will be using. So yeah. And if your thing has lint, then you can use your sponge where it's not wet and just wipe it off. And if that doesn't work, fill it up with water and and dump that out, and you can put back in your gravel. And when you guys have done that, you will probably have this looking like this, and you can put back in your gravel. But if you guys have it all wet, when you fill it up, you can just wipe it with a baby wipe, then with your towel. But since if you wipe it with a baby wipe, it will get all pearl shiny like this. Not just the Clorox. The Clorox wipe always doesn't do that, but the baby wipes will do that for you. And sorry about my camera, it's like plugged in. So, yeah. Now put back in your gravel and you guys have your clean tank. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Bye.